Hello everybody, welcome back to the 3D Critic channel. I'm David, your host, and today I'm going to be giving you guys my performance review on the Way of Wade All City 12s. And starting things off, when it comes to the overall fit of the shoe, when I initially tried these on, it had a really nice one-to-one fit. The length and the width of the forefoot itself was really nice and conformed to my foot, and I had a good bit of wiggle room around the toe box area. That way I can move my toes around a little bit, which is what I like when it comes to the fit. So in case if you want to try these on for yourself, I would go true to size with these, and if you have a narrow foot, go down half a size, and vice versa if you are a wide footer as well. And when it comes to the price, they are going for $160 on Way of Wade's website. So I will leave a link in the description box below if you guys are interested, along with a referral code. That way you can save $15 off of your order on Way of Wade. And when you get 15, I get 15. And with all that being said,
I see this as an absolute win.
now when it came to the traction for me, initially I had to break it in because there were times where I had grip on the floor and there are times where I just slid on them like skates, and it was really dangerous at one point. But once you do break it in, the herringbone pattern that you get and this outward radiant pattern that you have as well has a tremendous bite on a clean court. When it came to the lateral movements, it felt like they were instant, reactive, and really explosive at the same time, and were really easy when it came to getting open on offense, and clamping on defense wasn't hard to come by on these, and I really enjoyed that overall. And the same thing with vertical movements, you get a instant first step, and the hard stops were phenomenal as well. It does suffer on dust, however. It picks up dust really easily, and you do tend to slide once it collects a good bit of dust. But luckily, it is really easy to wipe off, so you have to make sure you regularly wipe so that you won't pick up too much dust. And the outsole itself is made out of a Tough OS rubber, which is extremely durable, and from what I've experienced, I haven't had any signs of wear, with little signs of wear in the top of the toe box area right here, and some sides on the high wear areas as well. So you should be good to go on these outdoors as well, and I really enjoyed the traction setup on this once you break it in. Now when you get into the cushion, it was actually quite nice under my foot. The full-length boom midsole that you have provided a super responsive setup in the forefoot that felt really lively, and has two Pro Bar lock shanks in the top and bottom of the midsole that gave it a really bouncy feel under my foot, making me feel like I was catapulted into the air, literally. And when it came to the heel cushioning, it was very comfortable also, with very good impact protection, and felt really good when it came to heel strikes. However, on really hard impacts, I felt the cushion bottom out under my foot, and I felt the shock land directly in the heel especially, which was a little bit concerning. But overall, the heel cushioning itself was pretty nice and comfortable for the overall scope of the cushioning. And when it came to the heel to toe transitions, they were pretty good and really quick in the same time, and you're able to get to speed really quickly in these. And given the springy nature of the cushion, it helped you want to run up and down the court as fast as you can in a blink of an eye. So I really enjoyed how fast paced this cushioning setup was overall, and it has really good impact protection on top of it as well. So all in all, I really enjoyed this cushioning setup. When you move into the materials, they feel like they can take a beating, and overall aesthetically they look really nice as well. When it comes to the forefoot, you're going to get this really dense woven mesh material, along with thin textiles that move up to the lateral and medial side of the midfoot of the shoe. The tongue itself has a really decent padding as well, and it is reinforced with this leather stitching on the shoe line area right here, which feels pretty comfortable on the midfoot. Didn't experience any pinching at all in the forefoot and midfoot because of that. However, on the top of the eyelid, I try not to tie them too tight because it felt like my foot was getting strangled and I was losing a little circulation because of that. So be mindful of that when you are lacing these up. That way you won't experience what I've experienced when I was lacing these up. And lastly, when you get to the heel, you get this really comfortable Achilles pillow in the back, which feels really comfortable in the heel. And the leather patch that you get with this diamond pattern that you can also see on the top of the tongue as well looks really nice and aesthetically pleasing as well. And I like the overall looks of the shoe itself. So it was pretty nice and really comfortable under my foot. But at the end of the day, these are really solid when it came to the materials. Now for the lockdown, because of the one-to-one fit that I told you guys earlier when I was talking about the overall fit, it was really nice and I didn't experience any movement at all in the forefoot. While in the midfoot, it is wrapped and contained with this reinforced lace line that really cups the midfoot really well. That way you won't move around in the midfoot. And in the heel, it is nicely sculpted and padded down. That way it gives you a secure fit in the heel with no slippage in the heel whatsoever when I was playing in these. And I really enjoyed how clamped I was inside the shoe overall. And in my opinion, this is lockdown at its finest. Now for me, when it came to the support, you're getting all of the basic necessities when it comes to support in the shoe, and then some on top of it. You're going to get a nice wide base from the outsole itself, and for lateral support you're going to get a protruding outrigger along with a rubber piece that extends to the forefoot. You're also going to get a full-length TPU plate along with very supportive materials to prevent ankle rolls, with an internal TPU heel counter that is really robust, that keeps the heel in place. And the stability on this was excellent overall as well, with the double shank that you get on the top and bottom of the midsole with the Pro Bar Lock stabilizers. You're going to be really planted inside the shoe and outside of the shoe, and I really liked how planted I was and how balanced I was overall inside the shoe. And this is how support should be done at all times with each shoe, in my opinion, and I really enjoyed how supportive they were overall. So to wrap things up, guys, this is a really good basketball shoe from top to bottom. The traction for me was excellent. Once you break it in, you're really quick and really fast. The cushion itself was nice and explosive and really responsive with adequate impact protection as well. The materials give you a really nice and comfortable feel while being really supportive as well, and the lockdown and support features that you're going to get for the overall shoe itself is top notch in my opinion, and I would absolutely recommend it to you guys. If you want to be the fastest and quickest person on the court for $160, this is what you're going to get. And this is my review on the Way of Wade All City 12s. Thank you guys for watching this video. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Comment down below on what you think of the All City 12s. Any experiences that you had, I would like to know your thoughts on that, along with any other questions that you might have for me as well. If you would like to stay up to date with future videos that I'll be posting, hit the subscribe button down below, and it will greatly support the channel as well. If you'd like to stay in touch with me via social media, all of that information will be in the description box below. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. I hope this was beneficial to you guys, and until next time, keep shooting.